Tommy, a not so good night at the office. Tell us from your point of view what happened tonight.
Cobh won 3-0, same as what everyone said. Look, we thought the first 59 minutes we were the better team. You know, we created more chances. We looked the team most likely, I felt, and then they get a sloppy goal from our side of things. You know, it was poor defending. Now the lads think it's offside. The referee's assistant says to me that one of our players came off one of our players. I don't think it did, but that's neither here nor there. That's the goal. We still have to react better. But I think if we take the lead in that game, we win the game. Most teams win the games or don't lose games, certainly when they take the lead, and we need to take our chances, and we didn't again tonight. But the most disappointing aspect is probably just giving up soft goals, you know.
The goals that we do give away, they tend to be slightly against the run of play. We seem to go to a good patch in the game, we're making chances, and then all of a sudden we're back down the other end, picking the ball out of the back of the net. Is that something that is quite frustrating from you from that point of view?
Yeah, it can be, of course, yeah. But you know, like as I said, if we go one up, you know, we probably at least get a draw in that game. You know, certainly don't lose it, and probably win it. To be honest, you know, then you have to go chasing it. And in fairness, there was 2 quality finishes from Jack Doherty, and you know, you just have to take the good with the bad. They were better in both boxes, in defending their box and finishing. And you know, we've got results in the past like that, where we probably weren't a better team, and just, you know, got breakaway goals, and fair play to Cobh. That's what they've done tonight.
What's the confidence like in the dressing room after a defeat like that? I know you went in and had a chat with the lads, so how are they feeling?
Yeah, they're a bit low, obviously. You know, no one likes losing, but you know, you just have to forget about it now and move on to the next game, learn by your mistakes, you know. And I think the big one is to take your chances. You have to take a chance in the game. Like, look, last week we were a much better team down in Kerry. You know, and I know there was a lot of media talk that, you know, Kerry should have won, but realistically we were better last week. We had 17 chances, and you know, like, I think Kerry had 4, you know, and granted, you know, they played well, but I think we should have won that game certainly. This week I thought it was, you know, more 60-40 to us, particularly for the first 60 minutes, as I said. But you know, Cobh were the better team the last 30 minutes, and the only stat that counts is the goal stat. So, you know, fair play to them. They were better finishing us.
Is that the I suppose the ray of hope is that, you know, there are performances in there, we are creating chances, we're just not putting it in the net right now?
Yeah, of course. So probably the 3 games we've played so far, we've in the main, like, Cobh probably created a few when we were going for it, obviously, but in the main, like, if you look back at the Bray game, we had the better chances. You know, probably take the lead in that game, we should have won it. Galway, I wouldn't say we had the better chances. You know, Galway probably had, but we were still in the game. Even though they didn't create a massive amount either, but they killed the game very well, and they probably deserved to win. But certainly last week we created a lot of chances, and again this week, you know, particularly in the first half and the first 15 minutes of the second half, we certainly created a lot more. But of course, yeah, we have to keep positive, and you know, there's 32 games I think left as well, so there's a long way to go. I've said it last year when people were asking me, when, you know, you're up around the playoff positions after 5 games, well, does it really matter? You know, we've said that numerous times. You know, I said it to the other lads there, generally you judge it, you know, halfway through, 2/3 of the way through, halfway through 18, 19 games, 20 games, and certainly between 15 and 20, we'll have a good idea where we're going to be at the end of the year, because you generally move up a place or 2. So that's where we're at the moment.
So, thanks very much, Tommy, and we'll see you the next game.
No matter. See you later.